Welcome to Knockin' Chew Outs. Welcome to Knockin' Chew Outs. Well, that's an interesting shirt.
NXT champion tonight. That is, if he can defeat the
Is that a microfiber shirt?
A lot of believers are here tonight. Saints, Hendry, our main event tonight at Vengeance Day. Vengeance is on the line of this woman, Tatum Paxley, who's looking for payback.
I love that shirt.
Former partner and her former friend, Izzi Damel of the Culling, who will walk on a Vengeance Day with the women's.
I love the jacket Izzy has on too.
Also on this night,
Not her just flexing in a bathing suit.
can Kelani Jordan survive the unknown as she enters into this match against a woman who will be entering her own element, the queen of the underground, that of course being Lola Vice. Vice, Kelani Jordan fight tonight at Vengeance Day.
As sunlight radiates from above, everything is revealed with shimmering beauty. But it takes one unforgiving glare to expose the inherent malice within. And in the heart of WWE's epicenter of future stars, a day of reckoning has arrived.
It's about revenge and pain. It's all going down at Vengeance Day.
Endless suffering can unleash indescribable fury, which can also be rewarded with gold.
Jaida Parker looking for the ultimate payback by dethroning Izzi Damel for the Women's North American Championship.
Doesn't matter what version of Tatum shows up at Vengeance Day, every version of Tatum ends with me keeping this North American Championship.
Izzy, I was never meant to be played with.
When inflicting pain, you may reap what you sow. One must strike back to settle the score.
These two are ready for a fight. Kelani Jordan, Lola Vice, NXT Underground.
Lola Vice, I tapped her out once, I can get her with you, especially in an underground match.
She thinks she can hang in my element. This is my world, and you don't know nothing about it. No pins, no ropes, so I'm gonna knock your ass out.
When one loses everything and returns for punishment, a hunter becomes the hunted.
Who stands tall? Can Dion Lennox stop Tony D'Angelo?
For darkstate, I will be waiting for you in the parking lot. It's on sight.
I'll be ready, Dion. Ready to whip your ass, drag your body to this ring, and beat you in front of everybody.
Believing in your ability is vital for defending your crown, but it's even more satisfying to reclaim it.
That championship was held by a WWE superstar, the Let It Be Joe Hendry versus Ricky Saints for my NXT Championship.
In the arena, they'll still be chanting, we believe. And Ricky, I've got no problem kicking your punk ass at Vengeance Day.
Tonight, retribution comes for the superstars of NXT. Destinies will be fulfilled or destroyed. Welcome to Vengeance Day.
Yay.
Tonight, our superstars don't just compete, they seek retribution. Rivalries have crossed the line, tempers have reached their limit, and a vengeful locker room is ready to compete with malicious intent. Welcome to NXT Vengeance Day.
I think Jaida Parker and Lola Vice. Jaida Parker and Blake Monroe are first.
And there is Darkstate's Dion Lennox waiting for Tony just like he said
Oh,
he would.
okay.
Lennox,
Never
D'Angelo,
mind.
one-on-one tonight.
Maybe. Oh, okay, yes, I'm right. She had black gear on because she's serious. And her hair is straight.
Parking lot brawl, obviously, a little bit later tonight is D'Angelo. Still has not arrived. Dion Lennox waiting for him somewhat patiently. We kick off tonight with a street fight. Welcome in ringside. Big Joseph alongside.
I love that outfit.
Two-time WWE Hall of Famer.
Just a little too strappy for my liking.
It's Vengeance Day. Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready?
Go on my wrist and I heal so high.
It's our final premium live
I
event
don't need
for
to know my
Stand and
name.
Deliver. Live.
I don't chase, I set the flame. Miss Parker. Miss Parker. Ooh, that's a nice outfit too. I never seen a bodysuit. I never seen a bodysuit that has one leg. Wait, no, that's not a bodysuit. Okay, it just looks like it because her outfit is so close together.
Well, I'm glad you're excited tonight, Brooke. You're in rare form. That's what I was getting ready to say. Miss Parker is looking to beat down.
Maybe you didn't find it. Okay, I don't care, Mom. Good. I'm not helping you. What the heck help you? You didn't tell me where it's at.
Both these women may sit down time and look for Blake Monroe. She's a woman who believes she is savage and fabulous all at once.
You know what? The one thing I noticed, Victor, both ladies straight down in all black. What does that mean? What does that mean, Vic? Huh?
I thought for sure Blake Monroe would come out with the pink weapons and bedazzled weapons like she did with Jordynn Grace.
Fight as both women are just trying to tear each other apart. I feel bad for the official.
It's going to be as far as how far both ladies are willing to go. Like, you know, Blake Monroe, she's a new Blake Monroe. She feels like she has to like that. If she has something to prove here in NXT, and right now, what a better way to do it here with Jaida Parker.
I need to remind everyone, it was Monroe's idea for this street fight, and you know, Miss Parker was not going to back down. I'll turn a little bit too much time. Again, there are no rules. You see the kendo sticks lined up around in the trash can to your right. Jaida Parker is the table out. Anything and everything will go. Looking for that ladder shot DDT. Counter go by Parker on the outside. Tonight, indeed.
Oh.
But there's nowhere to run, there's nowhere to hide in this street fight. There's no rules, there's no mercy, there's no love lost between these two women.
Anything goes. I mean, we have to have a definitive victor here tonight in this street fight between these two ladies. Wait a minute.
She stole an umbrella.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to get a good look, Brooke. I think it's an umbrella. Again, anything and everything is legal.
Raining down, get shots. Right now, man.
Referee only there to hear someone say they quit or count to three. And Blake Monroe doing? She wants no part of that table, but just slid in that steel chair.
Get chairs. She brought a pink chair. She brought a big pink chair when she fought Jordynn Grace too. What's in the sack right there?
She is very vindictive in her actions.
You think Blake is here to please the fans? No. Blake is here to put money in her pocket. Blake is here to be a championship and create a legacy, not like the other Nick. Come on, man.
These two have been spitting venom at each other. Had to be separated, Booker, if you remember, on two separate occasions this past Tuesday. As Miss Parker now gets the upper hand. And if this breaks it down into a slugfest, I think you have to give the advantage to Jaida Parker. But a nice neck breaker by Blake Monroe into the corner, hook of the leg and a kick out.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think we've seen the full potential of Blake Monroe. I mean, come on, man. Blake Monroe stepped into NXT and she did exactly what she said she was going to do. And that was win championship. She done that already. What can we say? What can we say about Jaida Parker? How many championships? How many? How many?
To answer your question, it'd be 0.
Exactly nothing. Exactly nothing.
Take a look at what Blake Monroe's doing, and she set it up.
Dude.
But she's going to pay the price. And Jaida now with a look at her eye.
Set it up yourself.
Stick in her hand. Man. You felt that a time or two during your career, haven't you?
I tell you, the two things it has no mercy. I mean, flesh is definitely burning up to get struck with that kendo sticker. That yeah.
Watch out, the candy.
And again, action can spill out anywhere here in the Performance Center, but the victory and the decision must take place inside the ring. But what is Jaida looking for underneath?
Oh, yeah.
A bigger table.
Here we go. Second time around, Victor.
Second time might not be the charm, and again, both these women. You just see the look of disdain.
Lillian Garcia crossed the line Thursday night on TNA when she was in the crowd.
Due to the time of year we are in, you can stand
I don't know how that crossing the line, but okay.
around the corner as well.
TNA is a part of WWE, so it's not like she's betraying. And she's only obligated to be the announcer for pay-per-views.
The higher ups, I'm talking about the office. Right now, these ladies are going all out. This is about bragging rights right here. No titles on the line or anything.
Is to want to impress as we inch closer to stand and deliver in St. Louis. Missile drop kick, hook of the leg. Will it be enough? And Parker able to kick out once again. At the root of this, though, the reason why we're here in this street fight is Monroe is upset that Parker upstaged her. Let's call it for what it is. As Blake put it herself, the most important thing any woman can do in the WWE is interrupt her.
No, I agree with you on that. But I'm going to tell you right now. I'm sure Monroe. Here we go. Here we go. I'm sure Blake Monroe is still steaming from not having that championship.
Hi there.
Around the waist as well. That's why you deliver big shots like that, try to get it over with.
A pink bat.
to the plate. I love it, man.
Take the pink bat.
Now everything is at her disposal.
Right now, she's using everything.
And chains.
Right now, anything goes big.
Oh, that's strange.
Everything, the furniture, I mean, tables, ladders, chairs, whatever you can use in this matchup here, Vic.
And the other thing we can agree on in this match is Miss Parker, Jaida Parker, when she returned, she indeed steal the spotlight from Blake Monroe, and she's looking to pick up a statement win as we inch closer to stand and deliver.
I mean, that's what she's supposed to do. I mean, Jaida Parker is a prime ticket here.
Are those pearls?
Make that name right.
Or string? I'm not really
You
sure.
gotta get to matches like this in order to get look. Oh yes! Oh yes! You know what I'm talking about? This is a different Blake Monroe. We haven't seen the full potential of Blake. Trust me on that, Vic. How many times did I tell you that?
I keep hearing you say it, and I'm starting to believe it. Because you gotta wonder what evil thoughts have been brewing in the mind all week of Blake Monroe is.
Yeah.
Back of the neck across. Hey, now Jaida Parker, there's nowhere for Parker to go. She's stuck.
There used to be a song back in the day. It looked like Blake Monroe was going to pull it out. It was called Blake Monroe. A little high step action. A little high step action. At the same time. Oh, yes, man.
Why did you hold it?
Jaida Parker.
I love it.
And is this going to be enough in this street fight? And another near fall. Let's take another look at it. Blake Monroe going to sacrifice herself to do more damage to her opponent.
The high step right there for Blake Monroe told me a whole
Yes, they are pearls.
in this situation right now. Now she's bringing out the pearls. Getting ready to pull up the pearl river plunge right here
kick out.
Yeah, pearls don't hurt as much as steel chains.
But now Blake Monroe, look at this crossface. Kendo stick across the face, digging into that cheekbone, digging into that jaw.
Let me tell you something. Blake Monroe came into the thing with a game plan. But right now, this is all by design. Right now, you can tell everything is very, very ridiculous. Here being done by. Oh, wait a minute. Man, that was clever.
Monroe had
Very clever.
Oh, yes, it was. A little bit of a face-off.
Right on her ass.
Look, we're in spring training. But Jaida Parker is swinging for the fences.
Taking it to the woodshed right now, Vic. I remember back in the day when my mama used to tell me to go get that switch. And it was something just like that. That's another story. We can't talk about that.
We'll talk about that off air as Jaida Parker turning this right back.
Yes.
But you see Jaida Parker now at 100%. And Booker, I go back to, you got to think that she's feeling the effects of running into the steel steps right here to your right.
Intensity right now, the adrenaline factor is definitely coming into play.
How they're going to deal playing Undisputed Boxing Game on PS5. That's great.
Big blockbuster, Jaida trying to get into the cover. Blake Monroe wisely getting out of dodge.
That was smart.
Parker might be onto something though. If you go back over the last several weeks, when she said that Blake likes to do things the easy way, I would typically agree. But Blake Monroe is showing a different side of her, as you talked about here tonight.
Blake Monroe is the one who asked for this, Vic. I mean, she called for this street fight. Blake Monroe right now showing her medal in this matchup, Vic. Come on, man. Give her credit.
I did. That's why I said I typically would have agreed with her, but Blake Monroe is showing a different side of herself. That evil coming back out. Oh, watch out. Mike Wong getting out of dodge, our ring announcer here. And again, it's all legal. It's a street fight. Derek Sanders is only here to count a pin or hear someone submit.
Oh, wait a minute.
What's in there? The diamonds? The bag of diamonds?
What is in Blake Monroe's hand?
A brick.
It's a brick.
That seems vaguely familiar. Of course, that's not a real brick. That's just a wooden block. That's not a real brick. It's just a wooden block.
You can say that again. And Jaida unleashing. What's on the mind of Parker now?
It's too early.
Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, my God.
And you talk about a table snap. We just had one here at Vengeance Day.
At least you didn't land inside the table with her.
Teardrop from Jaida.
Let's go let it all hang out right now. Jaida Parker, she got something to prove. Here come that impact. Whoa!
Hypnotic. I'll have to say it again.
Wow.
Blake Monroe is showing a different side of herself. So is Jaida Parker. Both showing you they're willing to go to great lengths to earn a victory here on this premium live event known as Vengeance Day.
Oh.
And that kendo stick just cracked in half. Big headbutt from Blake. And what a knee into the jaw.
Good night. Whoa.
It's now Blake in disbelief.
Like I said, I've been off since last week. I've been up to date on wrestling. A few people didn't like the Rhea and Jade promo segment on SmackDown. Well, I don't really care. It's doing a lot better than Cody Rhodes right now because Cody Rhodes got 50,000 dislikes on his victory. It is a bag of diamonds. It is a bag of diamonds. Yep, it is a bag of diamonds. Diamonds are girl's best friend.
Blake Monroe just, what the? She just threw those diamonds into the
They're fake though. they're just plastic. They're just plastic glass.
Blake
Shit.
Parker.
I knew she would pull that trick. She did the same thing to Jordan Grace, but they're a lot chunkier. But they're a lot chunkier to not puncture so much because she used smaller ones last year and they spread everywhere.
To pull out all the stops in this street fight. We go back, this was that teardrop with that Slim Jim table snap. It was Alexis Spicy's book would put it, and then bam, that big check was put down women in the past. Would not put down Blake Monroe there tonight, and then yes, book, as you said, diamonds are a woman's best friend, and they did for Blake Monroe. In the mud, to put an end to the night and to pick up the stake. And we learn once more, Blake Monroe.
Well, this feud will continue.
To get the job done.
I guess that's her gear for her glamorous dark side. Yeah, she always put black on. She did the last time too.
This April, live from Las Vegas, the best in the world.
She dresses like a biker chick or something.
Versus the original tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
Two of the biggest stars for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Greatness demands an answer.
You will acknowledge me.
WrestleMania.
I'm gonna go to college having never had a girlfriend.
Hey, what about Haii? Maybe she's sick of guys with lots of confidence and chiseled jaws.
The same loser I was the day I walked in here.
That's what growing up's all about. Making mistakes and letting your mother fix it.
No more mistakes for us. Susan Bennett, possession of marijuana. Dong dong.
Stop doing that.
It's a courtroom, Blair. I have to. It's the law. And order.
House rules. Be here while you're here. No leash, no shoes, no problem. You're never too old for a cannonball. Dinner is an event. Act accordingly. And on the last night, stay up too late. Saying goodbye never gets easier, so hurry back. There's no place like your second home.
Life is a road full of forks, hills, hips, and roundabouts. But while we don't always know where we're going, we'd like to think of our road as a pursuit of progress. And the further we go, the more we
No, it wasn't,
realize
Mom.
that a better tomorrow starts.
No, it
with a
wasn't.
better today.
Mom, please, you just hate it when heels win. That's all.
Oh, I know Jada had to win anyway.
No, she don't.
I mean,
LinkedIn is pretty amazing at helping
If you
grow
can
your
continue,
small
that's
business.
why.
I know.
We cannot
exactly,
stop you
yes.
from outgrowing your conference room.
Good job, everybody.
I'd like to be in there.
It can help you sell, market, and
Okay,
hire
what can
all
I do,
in one
Mom?
place. It cannot help if that place is also where Justin keeps
What
his
a fool.
juice maker. And whoever
How?
can't decide how your
Oh, it's
team
not
spends
how.
their lunch break,
You know how much I
LinkedIn can help your small business efficiently grow so they can have lunch breaks.
And Progressive makes getting claim support so easy.
Joe Lyons is passive progressive.
Wow, they support you. Grandma supports you. You're a lucky guy.
Joe doesn't have progressive and takes it out on those who do.
What do you
Makes it
want?
easy to make changes to my policy. Oh, great. You can add Sarah here.
It's Julie.
Exactly. You don't even know what you want. So you're over here telling me to get something, but you don't even know what you want.
I'm putting my progressive savings towards another cruise.
Look how young you were.
Don't be passive progressive.
Look how cute you were
Get good coverage and savings for yourself.
before you could talk.
So how did these three end up in this Vegas speakeasy with a story no one will believe? It began with ringside seats from BetMGM. That meant anything was possible. Like chatting with this guy, not that guy, this guy, who knew another guy who gave them a password. That led down here, through here, and along here. Oh, not here. And helped them open this door. Actually a bookcase with a hostess named Jules and an epic spot. Making a night where anything can happen. BetMGM. Make it legendary.
Days of Wonder.
Las Vegas will host the 2026 WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony at the Dolby Live at Park MGM on Friday, April 17th.
By the way, I am not streaming the Hall of Fame. It's probably going to schedule late with it being in Las Vegas again, and I am not doing that. Last time I stayed up till almost 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, no.
You weren't there to enjoy an absolute experience, and you think I'm sure weren't there when Miles Bourne and Joe Hendry decided to jump in. But you know who was? Vanity Project was there. But where was my friend Ethan Page? Where was the greatest All-American? Okay, I get the point. I wasn't there, Ricky. I don't know if you remember, I just lost what I had held for almost a year. I think I needed to clear my mind a little bit. Okay, I get it. But where is your mind at tonight? It's here. You have a big match. Yes, and that's why Joe Hendry is going to try to pull out every trick in the book to keep the NXT title, and that also includes Miles Bourne. I need to reclaim the NXT title so I can go back to being the face of this brand. You remember what that feels like, right?
Exactly.
You held it before. You remember, right? Hey, Ethan.
Since the man has been losing matches, what if Danhausen's curse is that you start winning matches? Yeah, that's what I heard people say, but I'm not too sure though, because then that means he's gonna stay. Then that means he's gonna probably stay with Miz. But I kind of want him to have more interactions with people before he actually probably has a solid place of being actually mentored by Miz. Unless this is a whole elaborate plot to turn Miz babyface again. That's not even him. That's not even him, so I don't know why you...
That is what Dion Lennox said. The NXT locker room is out there to see exactly what the hell is going on.
I like it to be it. I mean, this is the way you sell the stuff. I like it.
Oh! Stunt car.
I saw OTMs out here watching this go down. And D'Angelo just go right into the sun. I mean, are these two even going to have a fight tonight? That's going to be actually tested under rules.
It's a sellout tonight. I'm talking about the boys peeking behind the curtain right now. Everybody in NXT is waiting on this for a long time.
Yeah, they're trapped. You locked them out.
Maybe Dion is going to regret saying he would find Tony on site. I mean, this is all hell's breaking loose.
Oh.
Oh, this is getting serious right here, dog. This is real right here, big.
Oh, he hit him with the laptop.
We knew there was no love lost, but no play.
No. They found the back door. I don't mind Miz being a babyface so long as they do it the way they did with R-Truth, where he reluctantly becomes one. He becomes one because he hates R-Truth shenanigans.
I get what you're saying.
It's not the same as him and R-Truth. That's just it, though.
The official just said, we got to get this going inside the ring. This hasn't even begun.
This match hasn't started yet.
They're thinking about tearing each other apart, just like they're doing right now.
This is so awesome. my god.
I've said it before about Tony. He's principled but damaged. He's heroic but unhealthy. And you start to think about this obsession.
Watching cinematic matches. Well, the match hasn't started yet, but you could tell this is cinematic. Live cinematic.
You go until you can't go no more. And that's the thing right now. He asked for it. He wanted it, and now he got it. He wants to get back to player here in NXT. This is what you got to do, man.
Finally, again, this match hasn't even started yet. The official doing his best. And you called him a locker room sellout for it.
I told you. Everybody.
They keep on finding. Where's the third guy? Where's the white one? OTM. You're free. This is insane. Hey, you broke it. You broke the wall. You broke in like 3 doors and 2 walls in total. Hey, oh, it led them there. I can see why Michael picked up his chair. He knew that they were gonna pop out of there. Well, Michael Rome really pulled away his chair.
NXT Universe right now at a fever pitch. Can D'Angelo finally put down darkstate? Deep down, D'Angelo's felt discarded by a system that's regarded to be something for the people, but the people have been disregarded. They've been disregarded by the darkstate. And I'll ask this: what happens if D'Angelo fails?
He's gonna go back to the drawing board. The thing is, man, he can't get too emotional with this situation. He has to keep everything intact. I'm talking about his emotion. He cannot get too emotional. In this type of matchup right here, Victor.
Talking about D'Angelo returning, I mean, have you liked D'Angelo in his way that he's been operating since his return since deadline?
D'Angelo is speaking. I mean, he's triple at the same time. It's all about strategy. He took it from one right back to one. And that's to take darkstate clean out of the game. He's not the hunted anymore. He's the hunter.
And not holding back. And we talk about D'Angelo moving like a vigilante of sorts, going vacuum where the system is collapsed. But that system is where these 4 rogue athletes are going. What a spine buster! Cover, count.
Hi there.
That sidewalk right there, baby. That sidewalk slam.
Just like you've done talking about darkstate taken over by force. You see it firsthand.
Well, this is the first time I've seen Tony with his hair down. So used to it being in a bun.
Got caught with a big suplex right now. Maintaining control is Tony D.
I think one thing we can both agree on from what we've seen in the parking lot to here is both these men competing with vengeance in their heart.
Hold on, Dick. We still connected right now. We still maintaining control. Dion Lennox going for the ride. Up that.
And look who has risen.
Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes of Tony D right there. They tell you the story, Dick. Those eyes do.
They certainly do. Tony now answers to only himself, uncompromising. He's been sitting, as he said, waiting for this moment since the summer.
Power shots right now, right now. Power shots right now.
Oh, it is torture.
Yes.
And D'Angelo right back up. Not even breathing heavy.
It's really weird seeing him with hair.
You can say he's feeling it because again, Booker, he's been waiting for this moment, and this is the last
Who's winning? It looks like Tony D'Angelo's winning.
It's Dion Lennox. He's already dropped sugars. He cost Darkstate the tag team, as I mentioned. Colors got dropped a few times, and now Target acquired.
Steak. Welcome steak.
Big mistake.
Yeah, Lord and big right there. No, what? We're going to take right now. Dion Lennox right now. This kid's a big. He's smart.
Wait a minute, Mark. He remembers because this is what Tony tried to do to Dion several weeks ago on a Tuesday on NXT. He's going to crush D'Angelo's ankle.
Yeah. Is that the first match? No, it's not. It's the second match. Blake Monroe and Jaida Parker already fought. If your chair leather, I mean, yeah. Stunt doubles in the front, right there. Well, I do know that Cody took his title back from Drew last night. No, really? I only didn't see it with my own eyes. Did Jaida win? No, she didn't. The candy!
You see all the candies?
Yes.
Look at all that. He got a lot of candy.
It's just chewy candies.
Yeah.
Chewies and suckers.
Like maybe little Laffy Tappies and stuff.
Yeah, anything to suck on because you can't be having real candy.
No, I know. Look at those kids. All those kind of candies.
Did Blake cheat? No, she didn't. She just pulled out a bag of. Well, actually, there was no cheating at all because it was a street fight, and you know there's no DQs in a street fight, so she just took a bag of fake diamonds and she threw a handful at Jaida Parker's face, and then she slammed them onto, them.
Right now, hoisting up and take a look at this. A little assist, sit down powerbomb from the top rope to put D'Angelo down, and Tony's right shoulder just gets up. Another look, and and how big of a moment, by the way, is this for someone like Dion Lennox?
I mean, Dion Lennox, like I say, he's hell bent on bringing singles championship gold to darkstate. You gotta respect that for being up line. This guy right now, he put everything on the line here against Tony D. I'm talking about one-on-one, mano-a-mano. You gotta give this kid a lot of respect.
Dion called Tony a speed bump. A speed bump to the main event of Stand and Deliver.
I wouldn't necessarily call it a speed bump.
A speed bump to the NXT Championship. And I gotta agree with you, Luke, because that speed bump just stood up.
Oh, man. Wow.
But they got counter coming right back in. And hoisted up. Counter one more time.
Oh. Yay.
Listen to this place rise because Tony D has Dion Lennox dead to rights.
Pop off. Yay, Tony D. Yay. You look like an 80s. You look like an 80s villain. I'm just saying with that hair.
This went through a warehouse. OTM, the locker room, security.
You did it, but I'm not sure that's the last time you'll see that guy.
They spilled through. I mean, this was one of the damnedest things I've seen. From going through walls, going through our table, Tony D'Angelo fighting back, overcoming the odds. And then here in the closing moments, was able to crush the spirit of Dark State. Not just with that spear, but also with an exclamation point. As I mentioned, D'Angelo survives tonight.
Yay.
And in doing so, you're looking into the eyes of the man who came back for 2 reasons. Phase 1.
It was solid because that whole like, you know, basically 10 minutes they took fighting the whole time. It was pretty cooler than the match itself. How do I get to watch this pay-per-view? It's on Peacock, but link's always in the description if you can't watch it. I need to check upstairs because I actually put some laundry in the washing machine and they should be done by now. I'll go check. Now it's not ready yet. It needs another half hour.
It can help you sell, market, and hire all in one place. It cannot help it that this software just uses too bigger. And while we can't decide how your team spends their lunch break, LinkedIn can help your small business efficiently grow so they can have lunch breaks.
You chucked it. You really think of doing it. You're never gonna get my little kitty kipper team.
Joe doesn't have progressive and takes it out on those who don't.
Progressive makes it easy to make changes to my house.
Okay, you can add Sarah here.
It's too late.
Right. Sarah was the one your mom really liked. Hi, Julie.
I'm putting my progressive savings towards another cruise.
Don't be passive progressive. Get good coverage and savings for yourself.
Oh, what's that? All right now. Ooh, Lola Vice versus Kelani Jordan right now. Oh, never mind. Oh, Tatum and Izzi. Okay, that's up next.
Welcome back, Tatum. I'm sure being in here brings back so many memories for you.
My entire life, I have twisted myself into knots just trying to find love.
We need to stop worrying. You're with us now.
I have Izzi, the calling. They've accepted me, and I'm so happy you're going to be there supporting me through the biggest match of my career, holding me in the air, and the NXT Women's Championship in my hands.
Cemetery Drive! Paxley! Shot the universe!
I remember winning that. I thought it was going to be the best day of my entire life, but I was wrong.
JCJ and Jaida Parker, NXT Women's Championship online.
One of the many lessons that I taught you, if you remember, the calling can always give, and they can always stay.
Tatum Paxley's reign has abruptly ended. JCJ is now a two-time women's champion because of Izzi.
All I see is the same broken, naive girl who tells all of her problems to dolls because they can't talk back and tell you that you're the real reason for all your problems. I'm the one who became the new Women's North American champion.
I promised the WWE Universe a championship match tonight. Whoever wants a shot, come on out here.
Will answer the open challenge. Tatum Paxley with a chainsaw, holding everybody back. Wait a minute. Izzi Damel?
First come, first serve. Izzi Damel.
What do you think about Cody Rhodes winning the WWE Championship? Triple H always screws over Drew McIntyre for some odd reason, maybe because of jealousy. I don't think that's it. I think they're just biased on their golden boy right now. They're one representing their company, so they're just biased. It's nothing to do with Drew McIntyre.
Trying to be exactly what somebody else needed.
And honestly, I would hope that they would make up for this by Randy Orton winning, because Randy Orton is not going to be with us long either, so he needs to have, something. He has to have some sort of title, whether it's at WrestleMania or sometime this year. What match is it? It's Izzi Damel versus Tatum Paxley.
Nothing is going to beat the satisfaction I'm going to feel when I take that North American Championship for you at Vengeance Day. When I beat Izzi Damel at Vengeance Day, that title won't just be mine, it will be ours! This pain that you put me through, your manipulation, it's all only temporary. You'll understand. I was never meant to be played with.
Wow, that's pretty. Green leather.
Tatum said a victory tonight would be more satisfying than any other in her career. You have to agree with her on that one. Everything she's been put through by Izzi Damel.
Wow, it's hard to believe that. I'm already there. NXT Championship seemed like that would have been the greatest triumph, the greatest moment in her career. Now she thinks this match gives Izzi Damel someone who tried so hard to guide. Right there, someone who tried to give her that expert tutelage to get her to the next. I can't believe it.
I was about to say, she wearing the Carrie outfit again.
Led by Sean Spears, Nico Vance, the calling, here comes the champion. And I'm pretty sure I know how you're going to answer this, but we've seen the interviews, we've seen the interaction, we've seen the frustration. Do you get a sense of fear?
That's a nice outfit. I mean, I'm not all that big on white, but the simplicity of her outfit is nice.
Tatum Paxley. Let me tell you something. Izzi Damel is the one who put this thing together. Izzi Damel is the court. She's the Tom Brady of this whole damn thing, man. Come on.
Well, we are set for a championship clash between two former friends, two former partners. Let's go to our ring announcer, Mike Rowe.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT Women's North American
When you talking about I guess. Huh? He'll get it when he comes, he said.
She is the NXT Women's North American Champion, Izzi Damel.
Well, in this matchup, Tatum Paxley can become the second woman to hold the NXT Women's and Women's North American titles. The other is the current Women's World Champion, Stephanie Pikay. It's a pretty good company to be in, is it not? The way these
WWE is better than AEW. I wouldn't go that far. Neither company is good per se, but you can see which company listens to their fans more.
Jumping right on the champion, and the challenger wasted no time. And in the past, we've seen her eliminate those of like Nico Vance and Sean Spears in the past. Those two men on the outside do not scare her, and that could be a big point in this matchup. And she will have no fear.
It's not about that. It's about being overzealous right now. Look at Tatum Paxley right now. She's going to run into something. She's going to look at something big.
Did you hear about this game called Samson? It's kind of like a version of Grand Theft Auto type style of gameplay. It's out for PC. Hoping it comes out for PS5 in June. That's nice. I don't play GTA, so I don't care. No offense. But I do care that I'm getting a PC soon, and I'll be able to probably play some games and maybe possibly stream. So.
She called herself that championship victor. It's just to listen to the point. The girl who take her own message, she definitely goes on her own. You got to get that kick.
Kick from Tatum. Referee right now continuing to the count. Gets up to
The War Dogs are my favorite team. I don't recall who is that.
Tatum goes on a victory over Izzi Damel at New Year's Eve. Let's remember though, it was Izzi who would beat Tatum and the rest of the locker room to answer Pikay's open challenge. We obviously know who got the last laugh of that night.
I'm not taking anything away from Tatum Paxley. I've said it many times. Tatum Paxley's a hell of a talent. If she could just get her head on straight, if she could get her mind right, she could be a hell of a champ.
It was countered.
War Dogs rule AEW. That's great. I don't really care that much because I don't watch AEW.
Right around, shoulders out one more time, another near fall in this matchup. But there's absolutely no way you believe that Tatum has blocked all her threats.
Who's in the lead?
She's not accepting it.
What do you mean? Who's in the lead? This isn't a race.
She's not accepting any phone calls.
Why don't you watch it instead of me describing who's winning and who's losing? The description is down there for a reason.
Nobody, it's not about friendship. I mean, it's about it's about Texas Championship. And until Tatum Paxley understand that, she's gonna have
Who's your favorite wrestler?
She was a champion at one point. She was collecting those
And why
championships.
she's not champion right now? Because she didn't listen. She didn't listen to the color. The color trying to make sure she held on to the That's a hell of a commodity, that championship thing. A lot of money going in. All right.
That was a hell of a move. And Izzi Damel said on Tuesday, all she sees when she looks at Tatum Paxley is the same broken, lost, naive girl who lives in a dollhouse.
Roxanne Perez is my favorite female wrestler. She's one of them for me.
Let's not do it like that. Let's not do it like that. Tatum Paxley, like I said, is a hell of a talent. Tatum Paxley could be still champion right
Morgan
now.
2 is my favorite. You have one of my favorites too.
She wasn't playing that time. She's like one of those fragile little dolls that she is. And this is business, man.
NXT Universe been fired up all night. You better be careful what you say, because Tatum might end up as Booker T now. All of a sudden, I'm not going to broadcast Booker T.
I'm not thinking about being cursed or anything like that.
But no, Danhausen will come down here and curse it and keep it up. All right, a few phone calls. Tatum did nothing but be kind. Izzi in the comment used that against her.
What?
You see it that way?
Think about Paige.
What are you laughing for?
Paige, I wish she could come back, but she probably won't. Ever, so. And if you think that's Paige on that banner up there, then boy, aren't you a stereotype?
Like AJ Lee wants to get the women's intercontinental title. I don't think so. They just have to find a different route and unleash into the cover as the champion to retain in the kick out. But again, let's not forget, Izzi cost Tatum the women's
I got a feeling Bianca will show up at WrestleMania to cost Rhea Ripley the match. And she's not, because she has her fingers. Bro, she just got out of surgery. I literally posted about it a week ago. So why the hell would she do anything? This lady can't even bend her finger, so how's she gonna ball up a fist to do that? Bianca Belair doesn't like Rhea Ripley. Says who?
Challenger, Tatum Paxley trying to counter, and she's got her own version of the abdominal stretch.
I was hardly active when Lita was around, so even though I do like Lita as a character, I do not know anything about her.
What is it going to take for the other to put their friend down?
All I know is that she used to date Edge, and she was kind of like China, a man, not a man woman, but it's just like she wanted to always fight dudes and girls, so she wasn't picky.
What a backbreaker. Follows it up with that big set time. Into the cover. This could be it for Tatum Paxley again. Able to kick out.
Why did Becky Lynch lose to AJ? How many times Triple H has buried Becky Lynch? She haven't beat her once. Because there's no one else for Becky Lynch to fight. It's time for her to almost get up out of there. I'm not saying that to be mean. It's just that really, who else left is Becky Lynch gonna fight with that title? She could fight plenty of people on her own. Welcome to the Piggy Crew if you subscribe.
And when we talk about this name, who just got caught and rolling right through, and now it's Tatum.
Yes, girly. Yes, Tatum. She reached it. Becky Lynch needs to move to SmackDown. I don't really think that'll make much of a difference. She fought mostly everyone on there too, except Jade Cargill. Really. If you want that match to still happen, then be my guest. A lot of former AEW stars are in WWE. NXT more to join, I bet. We already have Danhausen. Who else is there? We have Danhausen, Ricky Saints, Ethan Page, Penta, Ray Phoenix. Face Julia for her United States Championship. Yeah, I guess she can try that because she hasn't been United States Champion yet, and she has to have at least one of every title. So yes. And nobody likes Julia as champion anyway, so at least if Becky Lynch needs to have a babyface turn, she can do it that way.
Izzi Damel, and she came a half second from winning the North American title.
So close. I don't know what that move was called, but it was somewhat of a modified hangover.
You see that fun.
Beautifully executed. Beautifully.
As a matter of fact, when you execute it, I believe you used to go to the top rope. Maybe that is what Tatum is doing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice break that 450 took a little bit too much time. And again, Izzi able to counter.
Way too much time right now. Izzi can pull off this superplex from the top rope. Here we go.
Jockeying for position. Tatum able to fight free. Deep down.
More AEW wrestlers will join WWE in 2016. I don't know.
She just needed to believe in herself.
But either way, most of the AEW superstars that joined WWE are doing just fine. I have yet to hear a AEW star complain that their time in WWE is worse.
Showing you the heart of a champion, but what sort of vengeful, vindictive thoughts I've said all night are boiling through the blood of both these women as they're in the deep waters of this championship match.
Yay. Hooray. 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 Hooray.
Huge connection. Izzi with a handful of hair. Pulling right back. Tatum able to get that foot up for a moment. Answering back. Oh! What? That was Izzi's signature eye drop.
Because Triple H doesn't know how to book Julia as United States Champion. It's not that difficult to book her, make her cross brands, and defend third United States Championship. I know it's not hard, but he just hasn't done it. So, don't complain at me. I'm not defending Triple H's logic. His logic is the worst. Well, I'm just saying that's how it's been.
It's all about the women's North American title. It hangs in the balance. And this has lived up to the billing of the championship hype.
Gotta give it to Tatum Paxley right now.
Wait for Cemetery Tribe. Second time. Didn't work out. Going right up. And just able to hold on. Izzi turning right back around. Got caught one more time. Tatum trying to seek out anything and everything she can do. But on the outside, again, Spears and Vance who are calling the plays, opening the door. And Izzi trying to overpower. Wow, what a Cutter.
That's it.
To retain.
That could be it.
Vengeance Day. You know, you have been in these situations as a champion. When you've thrown the whole arsenal at your opponent, what advice would you have for Izzi right now as she's trying to maybe get some from Shawn Spears?
I mean, Izzi's definitely in a situation right now where the thing could have been over many, many times. But this is what you got to dig deep there. This is what you really got to suck it up. That's what being a champion is truly all about, man.
There was a look of fear in the eyes of Izzi Damel for a moment. Ooh! Telegraphed and got caught again by Tatum Paxley. Paxley, right now, looking to pounce. Oh! Over! Landed with a powerbomb to the floor. And it's going to be the referee's decision if these two women can continue to
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. When they always touch each other's hair or hand, that means they're checking on each other. Which animation series are you currently up to date? I haven't watched any animation series. I mean, I've been binge watching South Park a lot, if that counts.
That's the only way she can win the title. Referee is at 5. Referee's still counting. What's Spears doing? The referee's still counting.
He's not doing anything.
Referee's at 8. The referee's still counting. Tatum. It's at. That's the last possible second window.
Oh, good.
And that just opened the door
No.
to Izzi to slam it shut.
Dude. Her getting distracted that one time.
Izzi is stunned. Spears is shocked. Nico's about to go nuclear out here in front of us. NXT Universe rising.
I have been watching a little bit of a new anime, I guess, though. It's called You and I Are Opposites. Hey! That's a really clever way. Like, oh. How about that? Oh. Wow. Girlie, you won. Yes, you won. Yes. But I'm just saying, if you didn't have that corset, if you didn't have that corset on, you would have had a nip slip. Because her corset was falling off like a motherfucker.
Listen to this place. A standing ovation for the new Women's North American Champion.
Yay.
Shawn Spears did his best. So did Nico Vance to try to suck in Tatum Paxley. Almost provided the ultimate distraction. Not only for the countout, the referee got up tonight, but then the referee almost counted the 3. Tatum Paxley, though, would show you the heart of a champion. She would counter yet again. Still couldn't get the job done. Shawn Spears and Nico Vance.
The way she didn't hit him because she was expecting a hit. He was expecting a hit, but she didn't hit him because that was smooth. Hi there.
And among those that love her and admire her in the NXT universe, Tatum Paxley celebrates as Tatum once again is a champion in NXT.
Yay.
You know what, Bob? It is what it is. Well, it's the calm before the storm. There is Kelani Jordan preparing to enter the underground.
That's a hot look. So much body glitter though. Damn, I'll never understand girls with that. Like, I understand if you want to wear body glitter with a dress or something, but not with a fighting outfit.
Let me make something clear to you, man.
What's that?
It was not for Tony. Tony está completamente solo honesto, but Darkstate's been that dark cloud hanging over NXT since the day they showed up over a year ago. I'm talking about title matches, main events, the elite. Gotta give credit when credit's due. The Sabes kid that run, se acabó. Darkstate's been popping off, stacking numbers, and running through everybody like nobody can stop him, right? Wrong. We, the team that can change all that.
Bronco and I gonna make sure they know their actions come with a price. Blake, it's standing deliver season. We gonna take flesh. Reputations when we need to. And we tag team titles when we want to.
Darkstate, know this. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Darkstate, we've been hunting the exact same thing you've been chasing. I'm talking about stability, power, recognition, and gold. That same gold that you let slip through your hands to vanity projects and not. Me and my brother, we ain't done. We stored. We ain't forgetting. Now, it's time to go eat.
Rep your squad like it's only one squad. Rep your squad like it's only one squad.
Booker, we are heading to your hometown as NXT will be live from the 713 Music Hall in Houston on March 17th. Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Standing by in the ring is our interim general manager, Rob Stone.
No doubt about it, Vengeance Day is off to a hot start. But right now, please help me welcome the NXT Women's Champion, JC Jane, and Fatal Influence.
Sorry about that.
Stand up. Stand up, man.
I don't know what this is. A promo or whatever. Oh no, wait. I don't remember JC Jane fighting tonight. A nice bodysuit. A nice bodysuit, JC.
To these three women, of course, there is the silent women in the pro. Oh, yeah. You're the third member. Lady Reed, what the hell are you doing?
There it is, that is Lady Reed. Is it what? I missed not there.
I was warming up hash browns and big scrambled eggs with cheese. That's the meal I would get from McDonald's. I don't need hash browns, but my brother does. So I get it for him. Hi, David. After whatever this is, I need to get my clothes. I need to get my clothes out of the washing machine.
Ready for 26. My God.
Stand and Deliver is right around the corner, and against all odds, this year I will be walking in as your NXT Women's Champion.
Yeah.
You know, it seems like just yesterday you all were calling me a transitional champion. It's funny how quiet it's been lately. Because, you know, nothing brings me more joy than watching all of you losers sit there and eat your words.
So, what was your reaction when Cody got his title back? WWE is biased as ever, and nothing will ever change. Nothing.
Probably every up and
It was
down
nothing.
that you could imagine
I didn't care.
in this business. The wins, the losses, the betrayals, the injuries. Hell, Stone, I'm sure you can relate to this one.
Moved to SmackDown.
One
She's
day
done
you're
everything on
sitting next to
NXT.
somebody in the locker room, and then the next
Yeah,
day,
but
they're
still.
gone. And I would be lying if
Someone
I
needs
said
to.
there
Someone
weren't
needs to be
times
the
that
new
I got a little
Mandy
bit
Rose.
paranoid, thinking that I was gonna get that call next. I mean,
And
let's
Fatal
look at
Influence
Finn
has been doing
Deliver
a
last year, for
good job
example.
being the what's
on
it
the
called?
kickoff show.
Toxic Attraction.
And at the
I don't know
time,
what's it
I was
called.
happy just to be
I forgot.
included.
I think that's what it's
I was happy
called.
just to have a spot on the show. But this year,
Has NXT gotten better or worse in your opinion since Ava left? I mean, not really. It probably hasn't been that exciting, but I wouldn't say worse. You could turn off the heat then.
And if we're being honest, after the year I had, I should be the main event of Stand and Deliver. And you can all mark
I don't know your name. Can I
right now.
call you Peek?
Don't be
No.
surprised when next year
You could just call me
I'm walking
KK
in
like
and I
everyone
main
else.
event WrestleMania.
Yeah!
And it doesn't matter who their precious little champion is at the time, because I'm coming for that too. And you know what? While we're on the talk about beating people, let me remind you all that just 2 weeks ago, I beat your little favorite Sol Ruka in less than 6 seconds.
Not my favorite.
6 seconds is all it took. I mean, wow, what a record.
Yes, KK.
And this
You got
past
it.
Tuesday, I was well on my way to beating Zarya too. I hit her with my beautiful rolling encore. You all saw it. You all saw it. But before I could get the 1, 2, 3, little Miss Sol can't move on.
You know what,
Ruka had to
JC? I think the goal here is to find your next challenger. And you know, you're speaking of Zarya.
Drew McIntyre should have never gotten involved in Saturday Night's match. That shows he did that on his own, so he never would have gotten involved. He should have stayed out of it. I know, that's kind of the whole point of what Nick Aldis said.
You had me beat last week. Now I'm used to Saul being selfish. But you,
I like that outfit.
you're just delusional.
That outfit that Zarya has on, it's such
The
a
only reason I'm not
Such a
standing here as NXT
punk
Women's
rocker
Champion
chick.
is Saul. The only reason
Y2K.
I haven't got any opportunity to work in my favor is Saul.
Soul's X, not the Soul's
I
X on it.
deserve another shot at that title.
Look, Zarya, you got a point.
You could tell those were just iron on.
Rob, I'm talking. Thank you very much.
Who's better at GM, this guy or Ava? Obviously Ava, because she talks back to the wrestlers. This guy Robert Stone, he just is the standardized manager type.
Let's be honest. You have no one else to blame but yourself because you couldn't handle seeing your best friend succeed.
What do you think is the cause of all the injuries that we've seen in WWE lately? Is it bad luck or them going too hard in their matches? I mean, mostly it's bad luck because what happened regarding Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed was a total accident. And even recently, Jordan Grace got injured during a match that happened hours before SmackDown.
The only problem is that when you get the
So now she's just like Chelsea Green with the leg cast.
You're a precious fatal influence. Always looking over each other's shoulder, looking for a right eye roll because none of you know what the next is gonna do. Huh? top. But how can someone in the top spot be so desperate to convince everyone else around them that they're good enough? And you, Zarya, I trusted you. But it seems like you forgot just how good I know you. I know your moves, I know your insecurities, and more importantly, I know how to break your heart.
Should I try Zarya's makeup someday?
But you are not touching that NXT Women's
Because
Championship
her makeup is good. It's just that her wing lines are just so sharp, are just so sharp and jester-like that I wouldn't be doing it. But I know some people do it as a style every day anyway.
A week from Tuesday, live from Houston, Texas, it's gonna be JCJ. It's gonna be Zarya. And it's gonna be Sol Ruka for the NXT Women's Championship in a triple threat match.
Well, Stone said he had an announcement. That's certainly one hell of a decision. And now Sol Ruka, 3-on-1. You know Zarya's not going to help her former friend, her former partner, as she just picks her spot now. And Zarya probably just wants so for herself.
Feed mine.
Shane, you might want to rethink this decision. Our interim general manager certainly has his hands full.
Do I think I could do Finn Balor makeup, but with the female twist? I mean, maybe I could, but it would have to be so casual because I ain't finna never do full face paint again. I just can't. I did it one time with, you know, my marionette cosplay from Five Nights at Freddy, but I'm like, that's one of the only times I would wear full face makeup because I can't go through putting on a full face mask again because I always forget that I have full face makeup on and I just smear it everywhere. So that's why I don't tend to have such heavy makeup on because I always forget I have it and I just smear it. Hope Soul makes it to Raw Respect down this year. I hope so too. Could you imagine how long it took him to get his makeup done for the demon character? I mean, yeah. Look at lots of superstars. Dragon Lee, Asuka, Finn Balor, Mr. Iguana. All of them have to do face paint before they go anywhere. And Panda. I forgot about Panda too. But if it's anything like mine, it would probably take like maybe 2 hours the most. But for them, it probably takes like 3 hours, because especially for Finn Balor, I would assume more because he has it all over his chest right there and stuff. So yeah. I hope he has stencils. Maybe if he has stencils, it probably doesn't take that long. I really don't like Drew McIntyre, you know. He gets involved in every match that Cody has. That was kind of the point of the whole situation. I forgot about Asuka. He also has different types of stone than other things. Sometimes incorporated. Hers already is the hardest because it's intricate. Only because she now has like, you know, draws a centipede on her face, and that is hard to do. To actually draw a real picture on yourself. putting yourself in white face paint is the easy part, but actually putting the or makeup and details on it, yes, that's hard. Okay, I need to put my clothes in the laundry. It's definitely finished now.
You're either with us or against us. What's it gonna be? Yeah. I don't think so. You don't get it, do you? Charlie, you're one of us. Our fathers were champions. Brian Pillman, Phil Keelani, Santino Marella. You want to read it? They paid the way for us. They sacrificed everything for this business. And for what? For what? So these influencers, these college athletes, and these family Olympians can come in and take our rock. No, because you know what? This is just a side quest for them. But not for us. For us, it is who we are. It is in our blood. It is our birthright. Charlie, I think it's time to ask yourself. When are you going to stop? Run away from who you are and embrace it. Charlie, let's not put up with this, man. God, let's just slide calling me a failure, but looking because you know at the top of my game to be here, all right? Now, how about this? How about, let's do this one last time, Charlie. Come on, man. I say we have it one night and a one night only FTCC with Bible, baby. What do you say? And then we follow a side quest, if you will. Me and you against Lexus and Uriah. 15 minutes. Come on, Charlie. Come on, bro. And we're good time. It's a record time. Come on. You know what? Go, baby. It's official time. With Porto live in Orlando. Set past the Royal Rumbles and WrestleMania tonight. The host of Vengeance Day. We are inside the Performance Center, where we will be this Tuesday for NXT. But right now, you start to see that the scene is being set. Bodies are starting to surround the ring as we get set to head back to the NXT Underground. As two bitter rivals write their next chapter, as we get ready to air the unbreakable NXT Underground. Both these women were on the cusp of superstardom.
Okay, back in. My thought on Danhausen, he's pretty funny. I knew he would be a comic relief. Just that people are just so quick to judge and are so, set on a certain image for superstars, especially ones that they're not familiar with. Like, give people a chance. Like, fuck. Drew McIntyre should stay in mid-card and go after the United States Championship and elevate that title. Not while Carmelo has it. there's still plenty of people Carmelo needs to still fight before he fights people like Drew McIntyre. And honestly, I think Drew McIntyre is still too much of a top star to be demoted to that. What creative direction do you want to see him go? He can be a comic relief, or he can be serious. Either way, he's making a good impression on me already. Have you seen the video of Goldust? Yeah, putting on Goldust makeup. Yeah, I'd have. That was probably like, because they speeded it up. It took 20 minutes, but yeah, I saw it all. And see face paint on the ears, and I could never. R-Truth and Danhauser for tag team champions. It's too soon. We can only have one common character in each brand. We don't need to have both in the same brand. I love Sasha Banks. Yeah, I did too, until she went to AEW and became a total bitch. This Randy and Cody storyline better be cinema. I don't want no boring, drag out promo segments. I won't have to worry about that because I have a feeling Sami Zayn will involve himself somehow. I don't know how or when, but he will. Nikki Blackheart, Gangrel's daughter. I don't know who that is. These are people on the ID program, so remember some of these faces. What do you believe will happen to the Vision? I don't know, and frankly, I don't care, being that Logan Paul and Austin Theory are the last ones in there right now, with Braun and Braun gone. I mean, I care about Austin Theory, sure, but Logan Paul, he can fuck off. Go ahead. You see that a lot of people who leave and go to AEW, the problem with AEWs is there's no one telling them no. They have good ideas, but too far. At least WWE, they can stop it before it goes too far. I mean, I guess that's one point, but also it's just that there has to be some sort of limit to what superstars' creative minds are, because I bet it would be a whole lot probably funner and more creative to have the superstars do their own storylines from time to time, but they don't always have good ideas because it's just based on their own motives, really, and not for the fans. Hey, I know that girl. That's Monroe. I forgot her first name, but but she has a Monroe in her name too, and she's from Evolve.
The following is the NXT Underground match. In this match, there are no pinfalls, no countouts, and no disqualifications. The only way to win is by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Boynton Beach, Florida, Kelani Jordan. And her opponent, from Miami, Florida, she's one of the WWE Next Tag Team Champions, Lola Vice.
I like Lola's outfit, but no, the fishnet over the top isn't working for me. It shouldn't be over. It shouldn't be over the outfit. It should be under it.
Referee stoppage, and these women are ready to fight. And here we go, Lola charging in quickly. Nice defense early on here by Kelani Jordan. And
And so Keelani takes the outfit win. How can anybody fight in the dark like this? Can make it a little brighter in here.
is in this matchup facing somebody who isn't 100%. Looking for a stretch mark there, nice turnaround. Might go up and top rope announce advance. But remember about the fist. Not 100% is clear. Advised not to take this fight. But as she said, she signed paperwork. Therapy is not reliable. And one more time, looking for a submission.
I did something smart like that, kept my body in motion like that. But you should have allowed that.
You see the hand already coming into play, and obviously that will be the strategy for Kelani. Jordan goes early submission victory over Vice. You can't take that away from Kelani. Targeting the injured hand. You would think it's going to be the same strategy again as Lola looking for a sweep. Takedown. There's no referee's in front. Great position, and you're right. That sleeper is in with Kelani, though. Thinking about all the training she's had.
Have I checked out the Michael Jackson impersonator wrestler? Yes, I have. Pretty cool. But also very strange, though. There's a reason why that Elvis Presley wrestler guy isn't really talked about that much. But at least he's popular in his own way, and at least he's a certified impersonator, because there's impersonators out there who just don't care and just impersonate for no reason. Look at that Ariana Grande impersonator. She just all the time just lives and breathes her. And no matter how many, I think, lawsuits I think she got. I don't know if she got an official lawsuit, but she's been threatened most of the time to stop impersonating, and she still hasn't. Like she wants to be Ariana Grande so bad.
She wanted after Keelani repeatedly attacked Lola at every turn. Smashed her hand with the steel ladder. Alongside the attacks.
Huh? I don't know.
That glove was giving Lola Vice. That hand is now exposed. Those bones are now
Should be in your box. He's able to incorporate some dance move into wrestling moves. That kind of into wrestling, I always like crazy stuff like that. Well, the horror movie wrestlers. I believe you can have whatever kind of theme you want to wrestling, so long as you know it'll work. I told you that girl Mizuki Pop, she kind of has a magical girl aesthetic in her wrestling, and it works out for her all the time. She has a cute white ribbon Harley Quinn hammer that she always tends to use in the wrestling matches.
And you've got to start wondering, referee stoppage. When will the referee try to protect Lola Vice from herself? Because Lola's not going to give up.
Lola's not going to let the referee call this in. No, she's not going to do that. She's going to stand. She's going to stand. She's going to take his arm over the pit.
I know you were talking about. I'm sorry I wasn't paying attention to you because I was listening to Keelani. Who started chirping and was barking over here at Lola Vice's who's in the front row again. And now Lola's starting to turn this around, and I just looked up and I saw Keelani just bounce face first off that steel. And again, Lola was very vocal towards Keelani for months. Was one of the voices that had Jordan removed from the locker room. There's a lot of animosity in this matchup between these two. These two are going to go to great lengths to destroy the other. Halloween Havoc 2023. Back to the hand, and she has Lola's running away. Gotta remember the feet as well. Try to pick up a German and just snap the back right up the center of the ring. And Lola just looked at her father in the eyes, and her dad said, "Go get her." And now Lola back up, and here comes Vice. Vice is gonna have to use this striking ability time and time again, but she's only got one hand worker, and you gotta start wondering if that hand's broken. Does it go numb? Is she gonna be able to throw her out?
Is it broken? Does she go no? Oh. Oh, sorry, indie wrestler. Sorry, ID wrestlers. Hey, that's Carly Bright. Really. Dude, what did those guys do? What did those guys do? But anyway, that's Carly Bright. That's Kendall Gray's first partner in Evolve, and I wish she could come here and be with her. Like sometimes I kind of wish it wasn't Ren Sinclair. It was her. Oh my God. You did it. It's really that simple, isn't it? Especially now that I have little kids, I like some of the more comedic and cute stuff. Now that she's moved past it, it'll probably be better. But I miss the old hugging Bailey. I know, I do too, only because I grew up with that version. But she's still the same old Bailey. She's still the same hugger Bailey, on her own time. Aw. Checking your hand. I would love them to bring that kind of version of that back. I think one time in one of those WWE World, make your own entrance things that somebody requested to put that Bailey song on, and they did, and Bailey she just rolled her eyes because she has to, of course, pry away from that lifetime she had. But she'll never forget that because that was the idea that AJ had, so she doesn't truly forget about that. AJ mentored her, so she came up with that gimmick with her. Hi there. Who's winning? Everyone. And so far, only one heel won, and everyone else babyface won.
She knocked that bitch out.
Yes, mommy.
On the floor.
Yes.
She didn't move.
Yes.
Bye, Keelani.
Yes. Because I saw it just now. It showed you how important it is to give your all for every character. I mean, she got over a character that hugs, and the finishing one was belly to belly suplex. Now it's called Bailey to Bailey. God, do you remember when they would go to Europe and the crowd would go crazy, sing the Hey Bailey song? Yeah, I know that song. They sang it the last time she performed too. But she gets, like, you know, embarrassed by it all the time because, like, you know, that she knows that's a part of her history and all, but it doesn't match with her character dynamic right now, so that's why she gets embarrassed by it.
Around here. No, that would just be too much to ask, wouldn't it? Other champions, they get 4-5 weeks off with me. No. Why can't I just coast right to sit and deliver? Instead, I have to be the third wheel in this annoying Zaruka breakup. They want to ruin each other's lives, and now they want to ruin my life too.
Hey, no, they won't. Calm down. You are JC freaking Damel, the rock star of NXT. We're gonna figure this out, and we're gonna find it. Besides, look at what we just did to someone's already.
Exactly. Lady, it's a triple threat. Anything goes. Hello?
Okay, there is no need to panic. How about I just take care of Solo on Tuesday?
See?
Which means that you can have those two by your side.
And sorry, but you aren't the only one with the title match in Houston. I'm defending the speed title against either Thea or Ren. Well then, Lainey, I guess you're just gonna have to make sure that Soul doesn't make it to Houston. It's fine. Everything's gonna be scored.
That sounds more like a demand than a request.
to lose your title. This match was set in stone earlier. Triple threat, Jane, Zarya, Soul, live in Houston.
It's incredible because it's still, after all these years, one of the loudest pops everywhere. I know, I love it too.
For their own championship opportunity, will it be Thea or will it be Ren? Speed Tournament Final live on NXT. On the topic of a triple threat, these three men are getting ready to tangle. Troy, Knight, and Sean Legacy. Who will stand tall live Tuesday on NXT? And the NQCC will have a reunion after their run-in earlier with Birthright. They're going to have themselves a tag team clash. It's all happening this Tuesday live on NXT. But what a night it has been here in Orlando, here inside the Performance Center for Vengeance Day. A new champion was crowned earlier in Tatum Paxley. Congratulations to her. Lola Vice, as we just saw, stays unbeaten in the underground. But we aren't done yet here at Vengeance Day because it's main event time. Who will be champion in 72 hours when NXT comes to you live Tuesday on the CW? Ricky Saints is looking to regain the gold as our champion, Joe Hendry, looks to make a believer out of the challenger. Who leads Vengeance Day as the NXT champion? For the first time since 2015, the NXT Championship will be decided in a ladder match. We truly are in the year of opportunity.
Look, it's my Nintendogs. It shake its ass. It just always does that.
I didn't just come to NXT to entertain. I came here to be a champion. Something different. The WWE.
I have all the nostalgia Nintendo DS games.
He's about to grab his second NXT Championship, and that was until I heard the words, "We believe."
You might be too young to remember these, but the Tomodachi little digital pets. Yeah, I might have been young when they were like the coolest thing ever. But they made a comeback recently, so people still buy them, and now they made them so you can actually be online with other Tomodachi digital pet owners. So you can sync it up to your Wi-Fi, and you can meet whoever owns one of those, and you can play with them. I was thinking of getting one because they had a couple of Sanrio ones that have been released, and I was thinking about getting a Kuromi one.
Let's do this. Vengeance Day. Joe Hendry versus Ricky Saints for my NXT Championship. You know what? Because guess what? I'm not a singing mood. I'm not a dancing mood. I'm in a kicking Ricky Saints ass all around the arena type of mood. And Ricky, I've got no problem kicking your punk ass at Vengeance Day. What a way to cap off tonight for the NXT Championship to be defended. And there's the challenger. And a man who truly, he's going to have all the confidence in the world after what he was talking to. He's been thinking about earlier tonight. He's got to have some sort of ace up his sleeve.
When you say the man who has done so much in such a short amount of time, to look at the championship, what, second time. This right here, this is unprecedented for someone like this to come first in. What he's done, give it that round of applause. Damn it.
Are we looking in the eyes of the man who will once again see his...
How you like that? How you like the outfit? How you like that? Mr. Debonair. Mr. Debonair himself. Listen, suffering, the Saints.
I'm not hungry right now. I'll eat that in an hour. I'll eat that in an hour.
This man is laser focused on the task at hand, and it's retaining his championship.
He doesn't even say prestigious, he said prestigious. How dare you, camera guy? You panned away too late.
From New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 210 pounds, Ricky Sings! As opponent from Edinburgh, Scotland, he's 252 pounds of pure motivation, and the NXT champion, Joe Hendry! Can you get off the fence? What are you talking about?
Go on social media, Booker T, crazy and funny. I mean, I don't follow him. I don't really follow most of the legend superstars. Because mostly they just post nostalgic stuff and just stuff with their family. And I don't like the legends enough to care about that. No offense.
Joe Hendry is being built match after match. The same can be said for his opponent. And Will's legacy will continue to grow on this brand NXT as our champion, headed in to stand and deliver. Oh no!
Help.
Ricky now has Joe Hendry at the very position early on in this matchup. Referee doing his best to free Joe Hendry. And those people think that those ropes are just ropes. Those are tight. You have seen that rip off a man's ear in the past.
I hate how the championship podium is not at the center of the light circle. It's just on the very end of it.
These two are polar opposites. Hendry, quiet, confident, Saints, very braggadocious.
One sec.
Hendry trying to turn things around and
I gotta open the dishwasher because I can't let the smoke make the steel rusty. Huh. Hi there.
Ricky Saints maybe do that here early on in this matchup.
Saints knows exactly what to do right now. The Saints are trying to blow low. Cover. Whoa. Space early in this match. You not see the game plan. Ricky Saints approaching his game and executing that game plan.
This one opportunity to believe, no pun intended, that there needed to be a multi-man ladder match to determine the NXT champion. That title should have been awarded to him, handed to him. It was not. And it was Joe Hendry was able to toss Saints far down to the top of the ladder to retrieve the title as looking for a double underhook around him. Oh, wow. And that certainly was a rude awakening, of course, for Ricky Saints. That Joe Hendry has, representing Scotland and Commonwealth games, and now Ricky taking a little bit of a walk. I don't know, is this something you'd advise him doing a championship?
Yeah, honestly, man. Honestly, man, you want me to help you tightrope.
Might be singing an octave higher if he wants to do another absolute experience down the line.
Watch yourself, Ricky. Watch yourself, son.
And that certainly won't have Joe singing anytime soon. Shoulder first. And now you start to think about, you talked about strategy earlier. Ricky Saints knows the power Joe Hendry possesses. That standing ovation, that shoulder just went right in to the sticks. And what was the word you used about Lola Vice's hand? Compromise. Joe Hendry might be compromised. Cover. Challenger.
Pull that off by accident or anything like that. That right there was designed. The play call right there by Ricky Saints and it was executed.
You see the eyes of the champion right now. He's looking around trying to maybe refocus, regain where he's at. Saints right now has the champion wounded and hurt.
Right there, he's dazed and he's right now. He's got to get it all back. Ricky Saints is not going to let that happen right there. Beautiful neckbreaker.
Of course, Saints charges in. Shoulder into the cover. And a near fall. Saints looks to be the main event of Stand and Deliver. Just like everyone on this brand. Because Ricky Saints believes NXT should work all the way.
He's got a voice. Ricky Saints is a star. He's a star here in
NXT trying to motivate the champion. And as you know, that Saints has turned into quite the complainer in recent months. I mean, what am I talking about? He's always seemed to be whining and complaining, whether it's the Vanity Project or whether it's with Ethan Page.
Complaining about getting the title shot, that's not complaining, man. That's stating your case.
This is someone who you correctly said arrived on this scene and turned things around. When he arrived, he was ready to work, ready to prove
Get ready for it. The guy's in the main event right now. This is what he's saying. He's not in here. He's not in here. He's out here hitting it. He's all on his own. He's in here getting his two chairs. Joe Hendry. Put that ass on the thing. Come on, man.
Ronda Rousey Indisputed Boxing Game. I heard she's going to have a big match on Netflix sometime. I think this month or next month. I'm not sure. But the point is, she's making a comeback to UFC fighting. I'm like, good for her, I guess. Stay in your element. I mean, UFC and WWE are not the same thing.
Suplex indeed was perfected, but wasn't perfect enough to keep Joe Hendry down.
Ricky said right now, he's not even breathing heavy, man. Right now, he's going to go for another hour. We have to tell you right now. Joe Hendry better be ready for the long haul. He's better be ready for tonight.
Remember what I said about Keelani wasn't on the right way? Let me try again. The Benjamin Saints come off a little bit envious of someone like Joe Hendry as he rolls through into the cover and an air ball. The Royal Rumble appearance, the WrestleMania moment that Ricky Saints hasn't had.
Won 2 championships around here. The record time when you talk about this thing. I mean, does he want to be champion again? Of course. That's what it's all about. They can't be credited right
I like Ronda Rousey. She deserves a second chance to come to WWE. I mean, she's actually serious because she kept treating it as if it was UFC, and that's why they gave up on her.
Process here. Look, I talk about the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania moments. Those are things Ricky has said to Joe Hendry that he didn't know why Joe Hendry deserved them. Didn't know why he deserved a DLC package, WWE 2K26.
And
Those are things
apparently, like there was some sexual harassment issue with her and Braun Breaker or something, which I think was handled, and of course Braun Breaker was proven innocent, but still, I think that's probably why she wouldn't go back.
The follow-away slam, the pose, trying to run up Joe Hendry. Just exploding on the corner. And now all those in the lead here tonight starting to rise up. And you know and have to believe that absolute experience for this past Tuesday only fueled the champion. It was Saints who tried to troll Hendry on Tuesday, and right now it's Joe Hendry who's getting the last laugh.
No, it isn't Braun Breaker. It isn't Braun Breaker. It was someone else. Oh, okay, maybe I was wrong. But either way, that's the reason she wouldn't return. So I don't know who it was. I thought it was Braun Breaker, but I don't know if it really was.
Once again being motivated by the NXT universe here inside the Performance Center.
Go ahead and talk about bulking up to 265 pounds, and I can tell you right now, you can tell he's put a lot of work in the gym. His strength and his stamina coming in the late stages right now.
It's our main event of Vengeance Day. It's about the NXT Championship. Ricky Saints will become a 2-time champion. Joe Hendry.
Most likely Vince. Don't be stupid.
In his corner that he can get the job done when the lights are the brightest. Another big uppercut into the jaw. Back in from Saints. Counter. Look.
That's smart.
Hendry able to roll right through, popping right back up. Got hoisted up. And then a little air raid crash. Still not enough to look at Saints quickly transitioning.
Oh, that was sick. He jumped. He bounced himself to submission him. I'm telling you, Ethan Page will probably interfere with this somehow because Ricky Sainz gave him ideas.
Trying to dig in deep right now and wear down Joe Hendry. And Hendry's fading, Booker.
Oh, baby.
If Sainz locks the,
Ricky Sainz.
if Ricky Sainz locks the body scissors, I don't know if Joe Hendry can get back in this.
Like a bull constrictor right now.
Joe
Hendry to life.
Oh.
Ricky Sainz altering route, trying to close his legs, trying to squeeze the air. Hendry trying to fight, and this may be the last gasp effort from the champion.
Yes.
Look at the pain on Hendry's face.
Hey. More red than he is.
I thought he was up top.
Everyone here tonight, the believers are out in full force. But Ricky trying to make believers in his own right, going for world shampoo. Hendry able to slither down, hoisting up. And we've seen Hendry use this in the past, sliding down super kick out of the shoulder. All of it. Oh, he certainly did. And now Ricky looking for that exclamation point. Had to roll through, landed on his feet, might have jarred his knee a little bit. Got caught and and it is an attitude adjustment, just what Ricky needs. It wasn't enough, though, for Joe Hendry tonight. Big attitude adjustment.
No knowledge deep right there, kid. All instinct.
You need Ricky Stark to be out on his feet,
Let me
right?
tell you something right there. Ricky was out like he heard that final count coming down. And like I said, instinct kicked in. Big shot right there by Ricky Sainz.
Another big shot by Joe Hendry. Hendry, Saints, showing you what it takes, what it means to be champion. Our last preview live in before snug and deliver and a huge fall-away slam. Ricky, though, took one too many rotations away from Hendry, who's trying to capitalize in that momentum. The force that Hendry threw Saints with may have actually benefited the challenger in that moment.
No, that was the challenger right there. That was the whole problem. Ricky Sainz was creating a little bit of space. That little space that he needed.
Come on, Ethan Page, where are you? Are you reaching out to him?
To walk out NXT champion. Hendry gonna be looking for that standing ovation. Countered by Saints. Saints rolling through. And Tatum kicker. Back up, jumping knee right under the jaw. It might be Joe Hendry right now. Who's out on his feet. DDT connects. DDT connects.
See, there you are. Yeah. It's mine. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the... I slid it too hard. I slid it too hard. Yeah, I slid it too hard. Yeah, you slid it too hard. Oh, okay then. No. No. I was about to say, they can't do that and do that and win. Whoa. Referee. Oh, a low blow to him in the back. Oh. And he got one earlier before on the ropes, so. You did it.
I don't agree, but I love the song, man.
I don't agree, but I love the song. That's tough. I don't agree. I was counting on you.
What a main event. Let's go back to some of the action. This is Ricky screaming for Ethan. Ethan just staring at the NXT Championship. Yes, that he wants help. And that opened the door for Joe Hendry.
Now I'm attacking Joe Hendry now. Now I'll attack Joe Hendry and you.
Once again, look to Ethan Page, and this is what I'm meaning. Miscommunication, misguided, mistimed, whatever you want to call it. But you could say you didn't like Joe Hendry's action. What happened here? You certainly like this. A low blow. Referee didn't see it. The Revolution DDT that has won his championships in the past. Almost secured him another one here tonight. But Joe Hendry will continue to fight. And as I said, turnout's back great. Right there. A little bit of a payback, so to speak. And Joe Hendry, with all the emotion, all the vengeance through his fans, delivering that standing ovation to retain the championship tonight. What a main event. What a night. Paige and Saints, I don't know if they're just running different things through their own mind here tonight.
So they're gonna make it pretend like Ethan Page was unbiased, but of course he was. So
Once again, our champion shows the power of believing in yourself. And in a night that was filled with vengeance, Joe Hendry proves belief conquers.
but I am so hungry. My mom made some dinner, so I'm about to eat that. And I also gotta take my clothes out of the dryer now. And like I said, only one title was changed. I knew there would only be one title change. I was right about it being Tatum, though. I didn't really think anything else of the others, but that's all fine and dandy. For only 5 matches, it was pretty good, and all of them at least have closure in some ways. I mean, some could continue. Some of these feuds could continue, but I think only Tony D'Angelo and Darkstate will continue, as well as Jaida Parker and Blake Monroe. So that's what you call it. Only 2 feuds I think will happen. Everything's probably over and done with. I mean, Izzy could ask for a rematch and stuff, but I think after that it's pretty much over with. Which washing machine brand do we have? We have a Samsung washing machine, because the one that we had when we moved in, it was already broken, so our landlord had bought a new one, and it's a Samsung one. So it's one of those smart washing machines. Not the latest kind, but it's very high tech. Have you ever been to a WWE live show? Yes, I've been to 2 WWE live shows. I've been to the SummerSlam tour back in 2018, and I've been to a SmackDown here in Long Island in 2022. So that's the only 2 WWE live shows that I've been to. But my first one was the SummerSlam tour in 2018. But that's it. Now we have to deal with Monday Night Raw, and I really wonder what'll be of Dominic and Finn Balor. That's the only concerns I really have. Everybody else, I mean, I think Becky Lynch will probably whine again, I really wish they, like, you know, made Jessica Carr's, like, alter ego, evolved character be, like, you know, evolved with Becky Lynch, because Becky Lynch has a, like, you know, a feud kind of with the referee, and what most don't know is that referee Jessica is on Evolve, except she wears a mask to hide herself. And I forget what she calls herself, but she fights with that mask on. That's her. So she'd been in WWE training, so she knows how to fight. So I wish they could do something like that with Becky, but they probably won't, because not everyone knows that she's on Evolve. I only found that out through news sources. But let's see what happens with Becky and Dominic, because those are the main two concerns. As well as seeing who AJ's next opponent is, and seeing who Penta's next opponent is, because those two still need a match, and they could definitely do that in WrestleMania, and there's plenty of time to give matches, just depending which ones are on which night, because you could put like maybe 4 on one night and another 4 on another night, so you could see. But that's all from me for now. The Nakachu streams, Instagram and Discord are in the description below. I'm at Haii until further notice, but follow them anyway. My donation links, Ko-Fi, and Cash App are in the description below too. Any and all donations are accepted and appreciated. Thank you. And as always, the wrestling server link is down below as well. And as always, it's for today's show only. If you want to watch something else from a different brand, AEW, TNA, AAA, Professional Japanese Wrestling, Honor of Glory, just go to the top watermark home. Just go to the top watermark on the home, and you can see the full selection of what's on and what's upcoming. So you can watch it right then and there. But that's all for me for now. Who's AJ's next opponent? Do I know? I don't know. That's why we need to find out on Monday, and we will. But we'll see. I'll be here on Monday as always, and on NXT to of course see the aftermath of Vengeance Day. So take care and remember, do it with idle energy. Bye.